And they kept yelling, it's like, this isn't your fight. You need to walk away. You need to put the gun down.
A trip to the grocery store turns into a standoff when a shopper decides to take the law into his own hands. Good evening, everyone. I'm Donna Terrell.
I'm Kevin Kelly. Police say a shopper pulled out his gun while witnessing an elderly man being attacked.
Fox 16's Ken Bufa spoke with the gunman to find out why he decided to get involved. Ken.
That's right, Donna. Kevin, the gunman did not want to be identified, so he said to call him Gene. Gene says he had two options: ignore the surrounded elderly man or do something he thought he'd never have to do.
This photo shows the heated standoff at the Cantrell Road Kroger Wednesday night.
I was freaking out. I was shaking.
The man gripping the gun goes by the name of Gene. The 24-year-old says when he was leaving the grocery store, he saw something he couldn't ignore.
I saw 7 people against one guy, and that's just not good odds.
The outnumbered man was elderly, so Gene felt obligated to get involved.
Throw down, step to the side, draw, and up.
With the gun drawn, the attackers turned their attention.
And they kept yelling, it's like, this isn't your fight. You need to walk away. You need to put the gun down.
Now, while all this was happening, shoppers were stopped in their tracks and pulled out a weapon of their own, their cell phones, so they could take pictures and to call the police.
Some lady behind me yells, there's a man with a gun on the phone to 911.
By the time police arrived, the attackers and the victim took off. Turns out they were all related. Police say the man was an uncle being assaulted by his nephew. I asked shoppers what they would have done.
Probably the same thing.
I guess that would be okay. The guy did the right thing.
Gene says he's been carrying legally for years and is glad he's never had to draw his weapon before, but admits if he was in this scenario again, his actions would be the same.
When you see a crime happening and you see someone being injured, if you have the ability to stop it, you should do so.
Now, Gene says he never had the idea of shooting anyone, and he made sure to keep his finger away from the trigger. Although bleeding from the face, the uncle did not want to file any charges against his nephew, according to police.